Two of Britain's biggest stores have admitted to delays in their online deliveries right in the middle of the Christmas rush.
Yes, Marks & Spencer has extended its standard online delivery time to up to 10 days, while Tesco says Black Friday sales caused problems with its click and collect service.
So what's the reason behind the delays? How will it affect your Christmas shopping? We're joined now by retail analyst Phil Durrell. Morning.
Good morning.
So there was a lot of shopping done, wasn't there, on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Is this why they've got problems?
Yeah, I think so. I think that the expectation of Black Friday was we were going to take about 555 million as a nation online on Friday. And the figures look like they're about 810 million. So significantly over that figure. And like any supply chain, it goes to the weakest link. So if you've not got the product, you ain't be able to send it out to your customers.
And is that what it is, or does delivery have something to do with it as well?
I think there's lots of bits of the supply chain that will have affected lots of different retailers. There's some retailers just haven't ordered enough product and it's not in their warehouse and they're having to resupply. Others will be where they haven't got enough couriers to send out those products to the customers, and they're a finite resource, couriers. They have equipment to buy, so you can't just ramp up their ability very easily.
So what are they going to do? I mean, there are not the drivers out there, there are not the vans out there. What are they going to do?
Well, they're going to have to plan it a lot better, that's for sure. And clearly this has taken them a little bit by surprise, which in itself is a surprise. They should have expected, I suppose. Next year, I'm sure that they'll be more considered, and they'll use click and collect a lot more to negate the use of couriers.
Because online shopping is becoming a much bigger deal anyway now, isn't it? Regardless of Christmas.
Yeah, I was listening to Radio 5 this morning. They were saying that 1 in 5 now, this morning, 1 in 5, the figures are online shops. 1 in 5 non-food shops is now online. It's massive.
Okay, so you talk about planning for next year, but what about people who've put in those orders, and it's, it can add stress, can't it, if you're waiting?
Yeah.
Is it that people won't get orders, or are they just going to get them perhaps later than expected?
No, I think we can be pretty assured that because Black Friday has happened so early in the season, they'll be able to get them way ahead of Christmas. Yeah. So I think that won't necessarily be the problem. And the other thing is to remember is the fact that Black Friday's taken a lot of volume out of the market. So the Christmas spike will be slightly less because the Black Friday spike has been so high.
I suppose one way to be sure then of getting your gifts delivered in time is to actually go to the shop and buy it there.
Good old-fashioned bricks shopping, absolutely superb. Yes, I mean, as a retailer, that's absolutely what I would do, because you get the full experience, and it's part of Christmas, isn't it?
It's so much fun.
Absolutely. Why would you not do that?
The advantage being, I suppose, there's so many people who've shopped on Black Friday that the shops won't be, because in the run up to Christmas, the shops were packed. Do you think we'll see a difference?
I think that no, I don't think that we'll see the shops being empty at Christmas. I think they're still going to be enormously full. And let's face it, 1 in 5 shops might be done online, but there is still going to be an enormous amount of people in our shops, making them really, really busy.
And going back to those discounts that we saw, and there are people still offering discounts, how are they able to do that? Is it because they pre-bought at a bargain price, or what's enabling them to do it?
Generally speaking, the longer the buy, the longer lead time you have to the buy, and the more volume you're buying, you're buying better. So you're able to negotiate better terms with your supplier, you're able to transport it at a leisurely rate, you're likely to make more margin on it, and that's exactly what they're doing with Black Friday. They know when it's happening, they know when the sales are, they can buy it a year in advance and store it if they need to.
If you buy something online and it doesn't turn up in the delivery time that you were promised when you clicked, have you got any comeback?
That's an extremely good question, one I'm unable to answer. I would suggest that you probably would have to refer to your retailer's website, and I'm sure there'll be some recourse there.
All right. Phil, thanks very much.
Pleasure.
Thank you. It's 6:43. You're watching Breakfast from BBC News.